Hey everyone, good morning, good morning, good morning. I think this is the time when I need to make sure that my microphone is turned on. Magandang gabi, kamusta? Kumain na ba kayo? Did you guys eat already? Kamusta naman ang dinner? What's your dinner for tonight? No, is everything okay? Handa na bang matulog? Or are you just waiting for your daily dose of 10 p.m. reminders from Coach Miranda Miner? So, quick greeting lang tayo. Um, Leah Beth from Myanmar. Hello. Good evening. Anong oras na ba dyan sa Myanmar? Charles, good morning. Hey, moderators natin, Charles and Zild. Thank you, thank you. How many do we have watching today? A lot of people already. Thank you guys for always supporting Coach Miranda Miner. I will try to insert a little bit of a new topic today, no? Before we go with our usual news for today, as usual, Bitcoin is retracing. No, we'll further chart that later on, and we will. Hey Jen, thanks for joining. We will go quickly lang on some of the questions that I'm actually seeing in our Facebook groups today because I think some of them are important. Kailangan nating sagutin to mga to. No? And I have a couple of misgivings already. So sorry if I don't always reply. I'm sure nakikita ko naman ng masigasig nating mga moderators, Kuya Zild, sila Kuya Charles, everyone else, no, are helping. Si Judek, si Marian, si John, everyone else, right? Si Mike, si Yael, everyone is replying. Si Cass, reply niya kanina. So we're all here to help you. But I just wanted to spend a little bit of time to show to you guys, a couple of important pieces and information that I think you need to know and understand. By the way, I really like my desktop today. I'll show to you what my desktop cover looks like today. Look at this. I don't know if you like it, but every time I see this, it reminds me of my mission. No, I like this screen desktop page of mine. No? So, anyways, let me read some of the questions here. All right, I'm able to answer some of them. All right. I watched some YouTube videos of Miranda Miner. So far, I learned about MACD and RSI from Joanna. Anong indicator po itong second to the last? Refer to the screenshot. As observed, once the violet line has crossed over, price goes upwards. Let me see what she has. Okay. I see. Okay. So KDJ is stochastics. Okay. KDJ is a metric that also acts like a MACD. No? So there are two different indicators ang stochastics, which I promised to discuss this Saturday. But one of the most important aspects of stochastics is it's almost the same as RSI. It could tell you what is the overbought and oversold territory, no? Ang rule dito is tama yung sinabi mo, no? Every time that there is a crossover, sabi mo dito, every time that the violet line has crossover, the price goes upwards, no? What you need to understand is, first and foremost, stochastics acts as RSI as well. So medyo redundant itong stochastics. And if you have stochastics, you don't need MACD. If you have MACD, you don't need stochastics. Basically, ang rule is kapag ang letter D is nag-crossover pataas, okay, ni letter N sa stochastics, that means it's like your MACD. It's like your MACD, no? But I will teach you the right way to program this in your mobile phone separately. But in this regards, when you're doing your mobile phone, just choose either stochastics or RSI. You don't need three oscillators here. But rule of thumb is pag stochastics, it's actually giving you almost the same as overbought and oversold. Ang overbought territory ni Ni stochastics is 80, and then oversold is 20. Okay? Samantalang si RSI, you have the 70 and 30 territory. Okay? But that's a very good question. I like that you're asking, no? The very good question yan. Yeah, so it also will give you divergences like what MACD and RSI would give you. Okay? Okay. So let's quickly go on other questions. Any reaction on Dubai coin? Check on it in coinmarketcap.com and see and find the tokenomics for me. And that's going to be when we could further discuss, if it is actually investable or not for long term. No? Ian, thank you for the I saw this already. Thank you for this. No, thank you for this. To those diamond hands, we're slowly catching up. That's true, very, very true. And ganyan naman talaga ang market, right? Sabi ko nga sa inyo kahapon or 2 days ago, the market will catch up until Friday. So just watch, no, and see. Later on, I'll teach you the retracements area. Let's look for the questions. Okay, we discussed this already. I think we have a first spammer for today. We'll remove this one. Okay. Hi guys, question. What's wrong with me here? Minsan nakakatawa tong translation ni Facebook. May nag-comment, sabi niya ano yung Bollinger Band, sabi nung translation, my baby. So anyways, ang question niya is, what's wrong with me? When MACD, EMA 9 and EMA 20 cross, I bought it but suddenly it fell. I'm really struggling on my phone. Nasagot na natin to. 15 minutes kasi siya, no? So I think we're able to answer this already. If you're in a 15 minutes, this is already a very long day trade, no? It's a very long day trade. And I think you should have taken profit already. So guys, tandaan nyo ha, I will teach you something real quick. This is a very good question. No? Okay, tandaan nyo to ha. Okay, rule of candle reading. No? Rule of candle reading, okay? Pag pumasok ka dito sa part na to, and listen if you're a mobile trader ha, you need to listen. This is a very important question, okay? So if you're a mobile trader, if your EMA 9, in this case the green line, cross over the EMA 20 pataas, okay, that's fine. And there's a MACD crossover already. So obviously the candles went up, no? Okay. So here's the thing. You notice that MACD already started to point downwards, but only up until the third candle. Okay? Only up until the third red candle. Okay? Make sense? All right. Now, even your EMA is not pointing downwards up until the third candle. Let me tell you why, no? Okay, let me tell you why. Okay. First and foremost, law of candle reading. So you have this particular green candle, di ba? Okay? Green candle. Now, kapag nakakuha ka ng red candle after the green candle and the candle, okay, let me make sure you understand, dahan-dahanin ko. If this candle, okay, yung kanyang buntot is bumaba na sa dulo ng opening price ng green candle, okay, this one, that is a sign of it potentially going down. Okay? All right. What you need to do is either once you get this red candle, you take profit already simply because pangatlong candle na yan, mag-take profit ka na. Okay? But kunyari naiwan ka, hindi mo na-click yung kunyari hindi mo na-click yung take profit, which is fine, no? Nangyayari sa lahat yan, and I don't necessarily find it's wrong, no? Law of candle reading, kapag yung unang candle, yung pinakabuntot niya, bumaba na doon sa opening price, it's a sign. Maghintay ka ng confirmation candle. Okay? Confirmation candle, in this case, nagkaroon ka ng doji. No? Ang kasong haba niya hanggang dito. And remember guys, doji is only confirming the trend. Tatandaan nyo yun ha. Okay? Make sure you remember this. Doji, if you see a doji anywhere, it just confirms the trend. Let me explain, okay? Did you see this doji? Did you see this? right? This confirms the upward trend, right? You see this, right? It just confirms the upward trend. If it appears on a downward trend, the next candle for sure is going to be a downward trend. Okay? It's going to be a downward trend. Okay? So if it's not, then wait for another confirmatory candle. But since yung nauna sa kanya is a red candle already, that's a sign for you to exit. That's the law of candle reading. Okay? Type 1 below if you understood. I want to make sure you guys understand that. Okay? Make sure, can you just comment 1 below if you understand para hindi ko na ulitin. Siguro I would not answer it from here. Pero I mean, again, I'm not doing this to put someone on the spot. I just want to make sure you all learn because darating tong question na to sa inyo. Okay? And that's fine. Kahit naman ako right? Hindi ko pa alam yung candle reading before, so I don't understand anything, right? Minsan kasi guys, and as what I've mentioned to you, si MACD, saka si RSI, they're only laggards, right? They're laggard indicators. They would only tell you what the price action is. Okay? They would just follow the price action. Okay? So again law of candle reading pag binasag niya pababa yung opening ng candle na green, that's a sign for you. Huwag mo na antayin. May doji, pababa pa talaga yan. Alright? So that's a very good question. Thank you for raising that question. Alright. Let me go with... okay, I saw this comment. Thank you, Pad. I appreciate this good comment from you. It's effective, yung sabi mo rito sa thank you. And totoo naman, di ba? So look at this. Ng crossover, taas ng pinunta niya. Okay. Alright. Question, if your crypto coins are already in the spot wallet of your Binance, is it matic that it's the same as the fluctuation? Yes. Yes, wherever you put it, the price will adjust. The wallet is not going to shield the volatility of your coin. It won't. Even if you put it in the bank, the value of the dollar to peso conversion will follow whatever's the prevailing market rate. So always keep that in mind. Okay. Grabe, ang galing nito. Let me just give this guy a clap. Thank you, Christian. Talagang susulat ka. Parang school, Very good, Ang comment ko lang dito, how does this work? Very good, very good. This is EMA. This is not Ma. This is Emma. Okay? Pag nag-cross si Emma kay Alma, not the other way around. Okay? Si Emma kay Ate Alma niya. Okay, target, tama yan, 4%. Medyo mataas ang 20x leverage mo. And do not enter leverage until you pass my questionnaire. You need to have 33 pataas. Okay, really good. Congrats. Ang galing. I appreciate this. This is really good. Okay. Guys, I'm really, really proud of all of us, all of you. Itong bago kong labas na video, this is the fastest video in terms of views since I started. So it looks like gusto ninyong karoon ng ganito mga live, no? Mas gusto niyo yata magkaroon ng live scalping. And pasensya na kayo kung medyo na-excite si Coach habang nagtitrade dyan. No? Kasi I'm trying to, guys, you need to understand, no? I'm trying to test the limit of the trading system. I'm doing a 1 minute. So sobrang bilis ka dapat. And I'm doing 2 trades in one time. Okay? And both of them are profits. Both of them are profits. So, very profitable system. I-execute mo na lang. A lot of questions that I'm hearing. Coach, pwede ba sa spot? Yes, pwede po sa spot ang scalping. And in fact, mas maganda nga po siya sa spot because kung nagagamit natin sa futures, mas safe siya sa spot kasi walang liquidation. Okay? Kahit bumaba yan, may iwan ka lang sa taas. No? Alright. Newbie question, when scalping, siguro last 2 questions before we go with our news. When scalping, ano ibig sabihin ng 12x, 10x leverage and how does it affect our scalping sa Binance futures? Okay, tama yung sagot ni Lemuel. mas mataas ang leverage, mas malaki ang chance to liquidate. Okay, so I'm sure maybe Neil, what you can do is to try to answer my question here first. If you're really curious and you got a 34, 33, go ahead. But I have a video on trading in futures to get 100% win rate. 100% win rate. In fact, actually, I opened this video. Ito yung kaka-upload lang natin kanina. May nag-comment dito, sabi niya, Coach, dahil sa tutorial mo, $4 na trial ko, napaabot ko ng $15 in just half a day. Not bad for a beginner. So congratulations there, Miracle. No? Congratulations. Magaling. Usual capital in futures, it's 5 USDT. To start with, it's Notion 5 USDT. And the power of futures is it expands your power or capital. No? So for example, you have $5. You could make it $50 worth by leveraging 10x. No? That's the power of futures. No? All right, Kryptonite Live. Reminder, guys, we have two great, awesome, pretty guests. No? We have guests, on Saturday. We have two pretty ladies that are really gentle women that we have a guest. So may clue na ako sa inyo, no? Sino kaya yan? Sino kaya yung guest ni, hindi po si Elon Musk, no? Hindi si Elon Musk. Alright, antayin nyo. There's two beautiful ladies na i-interview natin. Okay? Alright. Okay, I think that's it. No? We'll go now with our usual news. Again, thank you guys for going to our How to Scalp XRP and Bitcoins in 8 minutes. Maganda to. It's really, really good. Really effective. This is my seventh trade, all wins in a row. Okay, so all using, and I don't trade every day. Alam naman yon, no? I'm a hodler. I do trade only when I need to video my my lessons for you, no? Okay, I'll start with cryptocurrency. Medyo, guys, forgive me because medyo long day si Coach today. But we'll do this for all of you, alright? Medyo nahihilo lang konti, pero still good, no? Mabubuhay tayo sa coffee, di ba, Zild? Mabubuhay tayo sa kape, no? And anyways, alright, so Bitcoin, really all green, guys. So a lot of green candles today. Bitcoin, it's retracing. I'll tell you why. It's 39,000, it's retracing. 11.5%. Ethereum, 2751, up at 6.84% for 24 hours. Really exciting. Binance also up at 11.69 at $365.68. Cardano, ADA up at 1.73, 12.71 for 1 day, 26.58 in the past 7 days. XRP up at 5.57. I'm confident this will recover. Dogecoin up at 0.34, consolidating at this range. Up at 1.89 for the past 7 days. Polkadot 6.88. Down 6.34 week to date. Polygon Matic up at 28.28%. Really, really exciting. 25%. Really good recovery. 7 days, 28.3%. Solana 20.42. Still need to recover the 7 days trend at negative 11.9%. VeChain, 15.66, 24 hours, 29.29 for 7 days. All right, Tether, really also green. Wow, 11.66, 19.87, 7 days. TRX or Tron, 6.14 for the day, 6.48 7 days. AAV, also positive in 24 hours, 5.55. Negative 15.02 for 24 hours. Interesting performance. Shiba Inu, both are at negative. However, it's below the 5 percentage point negative. Shiba is at 1.66 negative for the day. Only just 0.95 for the past 7 days. No? Let me quickly go with some of our retracements. No? Sinimulan ko kanina yung retracements. Tutuloy natin ngayon. Okay, I hope that you were able to absorb yung tinuro ko kanina. Let me click on BTC? Okay, can someone tell me true or false? Retracement um, true or false? Retracement is where retracement is a long-term price correction in an upward trend. Retracement is a long-term price correction in an upward trend. Type 1 if true, type 2 if it's false. Okay, ulitin ko. Retracement is a long-term price correction during an overall upward price movement. But type 1 if it's true. Type 2 if it's false. Sabi ko 1 and 2. Okay. So, okay. Type 2 if it's false. Alright. Okay, medyo hati. Hati ang ating merkado ngayon. Okay. Alright, sapula sapute dito. Okay. Alright, the answer is false. No? Retracement is a short-term price correction during an overall upward or downward price movement. It's a short-term, no? So let me trace this, no? Let me trace this for all of you. Okay. Assuming ngayon na we're able to do MACD, channel breakdown, we're all able to do that, for example, okay? We will now do what we call retracements, okay? We'll now do a retracement. Okay, let me show to you how it's done. Okay, as I've said, there are two types of retracements, okay? One is there is two types of Fibonacci. One is Fibonacci retracement, one is Fibonacci extension. Alright, ito gagawin natin na. Tatandaan ninyo na kapag ang stock is pataas, okay, that is an upward movement. If you zoom out on this particular chart, there is actually what you call a downward trend. There's a downward trend, no? Okay? And there's what you call an impulse. Yung pataas na yan. Pataas yan. It's going upwards against the trend, no? Alright. Short term yan, okay? That's why it's konti lang yung candles, no? So what you need to do, alright, is when you look in this chart, what you need to do is hahanapin mo yung pinakailalim ng buntot hanggang pinakataas ng buhok sa taas, okay? Alright, let us assume that this particular kunyari wala pa to. Okay, so kunyari wala pa yan, wala pa yan. Okay. Sorry. Kunyari wala pa itong yan. Yung buong, kunyari wala pa yung buong red. Ito pa lang yung candle natin. So gawin natin yun. Okay, kunyari ito pa lang, no? Yan pa lang. Okay. Okay, yan pa lang ha. So, where will that go? How do we chart that? Where can the potential retracement be? Okay, that's a question mark. Okay, tatandaan niyo yun ha. Alright. Now, let's do this. All together. Mag-chart tayo. Hanapin natin ng Fibonacci. Punta kayo dito sa pattern, sorry. Not patterns. Punta kayo sa may sa Fibonacci tools. Punta kayo sa Fib retracement. Okay, retracement pa lang tayo ha. Retracement ha. Okay, when you click retracement, click. Alright. Pinakailalim. Alright, hanapin niyo pinakailalim dito, yung pinakailalim niya. Okay, hilahin niyo pataas hanggang doon sa pinakadulo ng taas. Okay, good. Nakita niyo diba yung pinakataas na yon. Alright. Now, tatandaan niyo there are 3 major retracement points. Pag nag-retrace yan, 3 lang pupuntahan yan, okay? But it doesn't mean that it would only settle on the 3. Tatandaan niyo yan, there are 3 major retracement points. Number 1, it is the point 382, okay, point 5, and point 618. Okay? Tatandaan niyo yan ha. So if this candle retraces, it would either retrace on the 3,605.588. Let me just drink water. I'm sorry guys. Let me just drink water. Hang on. Okay. Alright, I'm seeing some newbies sa chat room. Pag newbie ka, Joseph, thank you for joining, no? If you're newbie, saka sa chat, sa ano natin, system natin of learning, this is very advanced for you, ha? Baka ma-overwhelm ka. So, I'm just teaching this as part do sa mga students natin na tumututok na ng matagal sa schedule natin, okay? Alright, guys, we have 231 people. Palike naman po ng videos natin if you're reading this right now, no? Thank you, guys. Alright. Okay, ano yung tatlo ulit? 0.382, 0.50, 0.5, and 0.618, no? There are only, okay, and in reverse, for example, the trend is downwards. You could do the same naman, pero sisimulan mo yung retracement sa pinakataas naman. Okay, so gawin, kunyari, pababa naman what's this? Yung trend, no? Simula ka naman sa pinakataas, okay? Pinakataas niyan, going sa pinakamababa. Going downwards. Okay? This one, going downwards, no? Okay? So here, assuming that this is actually the trend, pataas, so let's draw it again. To do a retracement from the bottom to the top. Pinakadulo, ha, hindi sa may body ng candle, sa pinakabuhok, ha? Okay. Alright, okay. Tandaan nyo, na tatlo lang ang major retracements na hahanapin natin, which are 0.382, 0.5, and 0.618. Okay. Angat tayo, ha. Bibilang tayo ng ilang candle. Okay. 1, pababa. It should retrace on this 0.382 or 0.5 or 0.6. Okay? Tuloy tayo pababa. Okay. Tuloy. Okay. Did you see nag-retrace siya sa 0.3, this area? Nag-retrace, di ba? Sa 0.382. Okay? So, what do you need to do? Okay? What do you need to do kapag ikaw ay nakakita ng ganitong chart? Okay? Mag-aabang ka ng order sa ilalim ng 0.382. Okay? Sa ilalim ng 0.382 stop limit order, and then ang order mo should be the 0.382. Para pag nahagip niya yan pababa, umakyat siya ulit, nahagip mo yung retracement, tataas ulit yan. Okay? Now, if you are a shorter, if you're shorting, you will make an order, you will do a sell short order dito sa ibaba ng 0.618. Mag-aabang ka ng order dyan. So, you will have an order dito sa part na to. Okay? Nasa immediately below the 0.618 line. Because if it breaks that line, that can continue to further go down. Okay? Alright? So, let's do this. Let's continue. Continue. Magre-retrace sa 318. Alright, nag-bounce, umakyat. Okay, umakyat ulit. Umakyat. Now, ang question. Kapag ikaw ay pumasok sa 0.318, 0.382, saan ka magte-take profit? Okay, tatandaan nyo to, ha. Diyan pumapasok si extension. Okay? Alright, let's do this. Alright, medyo hinihingal si coach. Alright. Okay, ito gagawin natin, ha. What you'll need to do is to do an extension. Okay, tandaan nyo, ha. Pumasok ka sa 0.382 na bounce. Okay? Magawa tayo ng extension. Extension has 3 major points. Okay? 3 major points yan. You need to go to the extension, to the Fibonacci. Hanapin mo si trend-based Fib extension. Click mo to. 3 points yan. Yung pinakailalim, 1, the impulse, pinakataas, and then yung pinaka-pinag-bouncean niya. Okay? Alright, makukuha mo tong graph na to sa taas. Okay? Now, where will you take profit? Okay, tatandaan nyo to, ha, may quiz tayo dito sa Saturday. Okay. If you did retrace at nag-bounce ka sa 0.382 kanina, magte-take profit ka sa 0.382 sa taas. Okay? Magte-take profit ka sa 0.382 because there's a tendency for that coin to further go down if it reaches the 0.382. Okay, nakita nyo naman, di ba? Inabot yung 382, na-try mabasag to pero nag-correct, right? Nag-retrace, bumagsak pababa. Okay? So, tatandaan ninyo, kapag ikaw ay nag-retrace sa 0.382, kapag nag-extension ka ng Fibonacci, itatype mo lang ulit yung Fibonacci extension, mag-aabang ka ng sell order sa 40,026 na price. So, kunwari, okay, wala pa to. Okay, wala pa yan. Ito pa lang yung nakikita nyong bagsak, di ba? Alright. I-chart mo na, okay? Wala pa tong ito pa lang ang nakita mo, nakasalukod dito ang order, okay? You're able to sell to get an order here, okay? Now, let's move on. Alright. So, gawa tayo ng extension ulit. Pinakailalim, kuha ng pinakataas, kuha ng bounce. Okay, di ba? Alright, kuha ng bounce. Kunin mo muna yung retracement. I'm sorry. Balik tayo sa retracement para makita nyo ulit. Okay, let's find the retracements. Fib retracement, pinakailalim. Boom, kinuha yung pinakataas. Nag-bounce sa 0.382. Nakita nyo yung 382 na to, di ba? You're able to see this, guys. Let me magnify this further. Yan. 0.382, di ba? 0.382, no? Okay. So, 382 nag-bounce. Okay? Ibig sabihin, when we do an extension, kukuha kayo sa 1 plus 0.382. Alright? Gawin natin ulit siya na para alam nyo na paano mag-retrace going forward. Okay? Kailangan alam nyo na yan para hindi na ako mahirapan magturo. Alright, let's do this. Let's do a retracement. Fib extension. Pinakailalim 1, 2, 3. Sell order saan? Sa 40,000 something. Okay, at angat tayo pataas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nasalo dun sa taas yung order, kumita ka. Magkano kinita mo dyan? You should have already taken profit of almost 9.64%. And you remember that hindi mo pa nakikita yung candle. Okay? In this particular area, nakasalo ka, you don't have any idea where will this candle go. Correct? Make sense? Right? You don't know where will this candle go. Right? So now you know Fibonacci. Now you know Fibonacci retracements and Fibonacci extension. Alam mo na tatlo lang ang major retracement points. Okay? Tatlo lang. Okay? 0.318, 0.5, and 0.618. Now, pwede pang mag-improve yan. Okay? Alright. Pwede mong balibalik na rin yan. So for example, yung retracement mo, kunyari, this particular candle, okay, bumaba yan, let's say, plot tayo ng retracements, okay, let's go with Fibonacci retracement. Kunwari, tanggalin ko muna sa extension. Okay. Kunwari, this particular candle went down further from the all-time, from this, went down further at 0.5. Okay, let's say dito nag-bounce to. Itong candle na to further went down here. You will also do the same thing. No? Do the same thing. So, gawin mo ulit yung retracement. Magabang ka ng order dito. Okay, saluyan pataas. And then do an extension. Doon ka kukuha ng sell order. Okay? Guys, did you understand? I'm trying my best to make Tagalog of. Kasi, sa totoo lang guys, ang daming explanasyon ng Fibonacci, pero hindi ko alam kung maiintindihan ninyo kasi it's in English. And I'm not saying you don't understand English, pero kasi ang plotting ng Fibonacci, dapat accurate ka. Pag mali ang execution mo ng Fibonacci, sira na ang execution mo. Kaya tinatagalog natin, we're trying to simplify it all for you. Okay? Make sense? Guys, can you comment down below, did you understand anything? Okay, did you understand what those two Fibonacci's are? You only use Fibonacci is a predictive metric. Okay, you know you're trying to find where is the potential bounce. Okay? Intindihan na? Yung mga bago, hindi po ninyo kailangan unawain to today. Tuturuan ko po kayo kung paano nyo mauunawaan ito. Ang una nyo pong gagawin is pumunta muna kayo sa system of learning natin. We have 50 videos for you. Huwag nyo pong madaliin si Fibonacci. Si Kuya Fibonacci po is to follow na. Unahin nyo po muna si Ate Alma tsaka si Tita Emma. Okay? Unahin nyo po muna yung magkapatid na yon. Yes, it's okay for all time frame. Yes. Alright, good. Crystal clear. Copy, Coach. Yes, attentive lang po. Yes, Coach, it's really a precise at Haikinashi. Is it really precise? Of course, kailangan mo ng confluences. No? Kailangan mo ng confluences. As always, the rule, no? Kailangan lagi ng kasama. Kailangan nyo ng 3 confirmatory confluences, no? Alright. Anyways, I hope I'm clear, guys. Gagawa ako ng recording on Fibonacci. We will do more examples, no? Pagpababa, ganun din yon. Pagpababa, no? So, for example, all right, let's do this, no? Let's, for example, we do a Fibonacci retracement from here to here. Okay? Ayan. Let's do this. Okay? All right. Saan nag-bounce yung candle? Going down. You tell me, guys. Nakita nyo ba? Can you type if you could see it? Saan nag-bounce itong candle na to? Sa point? Saan point to? Point? This area. Saan to nag-bounce? Anong Fibonacci retracement siya nag-bounce? 0.618. Right? So, hindi niya nabasag si 0.618. Tumuloy-tuloy siya pababa. Make sense? Right? So, kapag ikaw ay nagsisell short, okay? Ang aabang ka ng order galing sa taas at sa pinakababa, mag-aabang ka ng sell short order sa 0.618. Okay? Mag-aabang ka ng sell short order dito sa 0.618 sa boundary niyan. Mahahagip yan, bababa pa yan. Okay? Nope, hindi siya sa 0.5. Sa 0.618 siya nag-retrace. Nag-correct. Okay, around this area, you know. Ito niyan. Diba? So, pag nahagip yung order mo dyan, right, nag-sell short ka, magkano nakinita mo? Right? That would have already been a price range of, going down here, a price range of 19.18%. No? Right? So, ganun kagaling si Fibonacci. Nakikita nyo? There are 3 major retracement areas. 618, 0.5, and 0.382. Alright? Make sense, guys? Okay. So, let's do now a follow-up to our charting. Anyways, let's go some of our questions muna, no? Siguro we'll probably read just few more questions. Meron ba kayong tanong sa sa YouTube? Let me read it. Okay. Ano po mas okay mag-plot? If anong time frame mas okay Okay. If you're using Fibonacci's, there are many time frames that you could use kasi it's predictive, di ba? It's predictive. Ang gusto kong sabihin sa inyo, siguro do not use Fibonacci on a time frame lesser than 10 minutes. No? Kasi if you're scalping, we have I would recommend you use the price action charts that we're using and the Emma Alma combination that we're using, no? But I would recommend you use Fibonacci on day trading kasi mag-aabang ka ng order eh. 'Di ba? Hindi ka naman mag-i-execute na agad eh. Nag-aabang ka ng order sa Fibonacci's, no? So, I would recommend you do higher than 15 minutes time frame to see that there's really there's already an upward trend, no? It's a short upward trend. At least I think even 30 minutes pataas, no? Para at least meron na talagang legs yung chart mo and there is already a potential trend na nangyayari, no? Kasi kapag less than yung candle, pag less than 10 minutes or 15 minutes, parang it's a fluke for me, no? So gawan siguro nyo ng mga more than 30 minutes. O pinakamaliit na yung 15 minutes when you're charting. Kasi at least makita ninyo yung potential retracement areas. Okay? Alright. Yung current coach, pa-check ko kung applicable yung, what do you mean current? Yung Fibonacci. Okay, what does it mean? Walang Fibonacci ang phone today, unfortunately. Alam mo, minsan sa phone, ang dami nating frustration. Wala si Tita Alma. Wala si Kuya Fibonacci. No? Kainis, no? Alright. Hey, Yael, thank you for the reminders. I appreciate that reminder. Thank you, thank you. Pwede po ba lagyan natin ng ibang indicator to justify the accuracy of the trade? Okay. What do you mean lagyan ng indicator? Lagyan natin ng MACD o ganyan? Iba kasi ang function ni Fibonacci. Ang function ni Fibonacci is to tell you where the potential retracements are, no? Pag mag-execute ka ng if you're planning to use Fibonacci, gagamitin mo to ng balik tayo sa demo ko kanina, no? Gagamitin mo lang ito kung hindi mo pa alam kung saan pupunta yung candle. Remember, MACD cannot tell you what's gonna be the direction of the candle 10 candles after. MACD is only going to tell you potential divergence and convergence, no? So it's only going to tell, Fibonacci can tell you potential retracement points. Now, ano ang pwede mong gawing pang-confluence? Let me tell you, for example, no, indicators. Maghanap tayo ng RSI. RSI, okay. Alright, in this particular trend, nakita mo na si RSI, let's do an RSI 30. It's a 30 minutes one. Let's do a 30. Okay, ayan. So nakita mo, for example, na si RSI is already almost going to hit 70. Kapag nag-parabolic play yan, pwedeng tumaas at tumaas pa yan. Diba? Pwedeng tumaas at tumaas pa yan pag umabot siya ng 70. That's a use of your Fibonacci. That's a use of your RSI to confirm, no? If it did not hit above 70, it could further go down. True enough, RSI went down, right? And then nag-correct siya, bumaba siya dito. Diba? Kapag tumaas, kunyari, nagkaroon ka ng retracement chart dyan, right? Tumaas yung RSI mo. Potentially, this one could not even retrace anymore. This one could further go up. No? You gotta remember, Fibonacci's function is to trace potential retracements or corrections, no? Para nakaabang ka ng order. Okay? Okay. Hindi po ako nakaabot kay Fib. Yeah, replay mo na lang, Kenneth. That's correct. Okay. Alright. Hey, shoutout din sa'yo. Thank you for joining. Yes po, para may confirmation natin if it's a good entry. Okay. Nasagot na natin yan. Coach, kailangan po ba may bounce pag sa Fib? What do you mean kailangan ng bounce pag sa Fib? Hindi ko siya mag-get. And siguro I'm trying to understand your question. Kapag yes, ang retracements kasi guys, ang sabi ko nga sa definition ng retracements kanina, it's a short-term price correction, no? Correction, ibig sabihin ng correction, nauntog siya sa resistance, bumaba siya. Okay? Bumaba siya, nag-correct, no? Sa pataas yan, tapos nag-correct, bumaba. Right? So yun yung gustong i-measure ni Fibonacci. Hanggang saan siya pwedeng bumaba. At pag binasag niya yung, di ba remember guys, sinasabi niyo sa akin lagi, Coach, anong gagawin? Kunyari ganito ha. So kunyari, ito yung ginagawa natin lagi for the past couple of days. No? And you guys keep on telling me, anong gagawin? Paano ko malalamang mag-breakout yan? Ang lagi ko tinuturo before ko ituro sa inyo itong Fibonacci, I always do channel breakout. I always do this, right? This one. Right? I always do this, correct? Right? But I don't teach you yet, right? Saan potential magbabounce yan pagkatapos ng candle na to? Right? I don't teach that. Do you guys remember? I don't teach saan to pwede mag-bounce, right? O for example, itong channel na to, if it further breaks this channel this channel, Hanggang saan siya bababa? Hindi ko tinuturo yan. Right? Kaya inuunti-unti ko kayo. Now I'm teaching you, and up until when this one could correct. Kasi nauntog siya, di ba? Hindi siya umakit eh. Until when, until where this could correct by using your retracements. Right? Okay? Retesting is on support. Correction is on resistance. Okay. Sa tingin mo magdadamp pa po si BTC, based sa ginawa nating charting, this needs to based sa ginawa nating charting, this needs to break the point 618, no? Pinakamalalim niyang support. And if that's broken, then this one could potentially go down. Based on Fibonacci. Right? Okay. Finally, the channel na English explanation, you got to subscribe. Oh, thank you, Patrick. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you. Yes, coach, kaya pag nag-up or down, na di na ako na nakapag-future. Hehehe. Yun nga eh. Right? So ngayon, inuunti-unti na natin, na? Because if I taught you the channel breakup and RSI and MACD and Elliott wave and Fibonacci and stochastics in one sitting, you guys will not listen to me anymore. Trust me. You will just shut down your phone and tell coach, find someone that you will talk to. Right? Find someone that you will talk to. Right? So, dahan-dahan tayo. Okay? Alright? Okay. Alright. Let's do this. Mark Anthony. Pag sa Fib po ba, okay guys, we gotta dismiss ng mga 10:55 siguro. I need to prepare for an 11 o'clock call, ha? Meron lang akong call at 11 o'clock. So, galing. Okay. Thank you, Mark Anthony, for your support. Okay. How come na masasabi na 0.382, 0.5, and 0.618 mag-bounce? Anong basis? Samples 382. Nag-abang ng sell order pero 618 pa pala nagtuloy. Alright. And that is, okay, that's a good question, no? Mathematically, si Fibonacci is a mathematician. Ang proposal niya is, normally, retrace, of course, hindi naman siya sa stock market nor sa coins, no? But based on the many chartings na nangyayari, tatlong important retracement points lang ang pinupuntahan ng, kasi tandaan nyo, short-term siya, ha? Short-term price correction. Right? We wanted to find the retracements. Kunyari, ito kasi pataas siya, di ba? Pataas yan. Right? And it's all of a sudden biglang bumaba. People are scared, no? But people who knows Fibonacci are thinking, okay, so magbabounce lang yan sa 0.38. Magbabounce sa 0.5. It will bounce sa 0.618, right? But based on many variations in mathematics, kapag yan ay bumasag na ng 0.618, there's a tendency of that to further go down. Ang retracements or correction can only bounce sa pinakamalalim na 0.618. Okay? Yun. And ang gagawin nyo bilang trader, mag-aabang lang kayo ng order. Ngayon, kung hindi na tamaan, edi fine. That's fine. Wala nangyari sa'yo. Abang ka lang naman ng order eh. You're only expecting, it's a predictive metric. Okay? You're predicting the bounce of the metric. It doesn't mean it's an absolute mathematics that you will follow. Okay? Example, si RSI tumaas na ng 71. Mag-aantay ka ba ng retracements? Of course not. Cancel mo yung pending order mo. Hindi ba yun? Nataas pa yun. Panic buying yung market. Diba? Does that make sense? So, it's a predictive metric. So, it could either bounce. It's not an exact math. It could either bounce in 0.38, 318, 0.618, right? Or 0.5, no? But if it further tests that support, right? Guys, do you remember, ang ginagawa ko before, naghahanap ako ng matandang resistance, correct? Right? I'm looking for the old resistance, right? And from there, I teach you to plan your support. Now, because short-term yung increase na to, this is a short-term price correction already, tinuturuan ko na kayo how to now apply your Fibonacci retracements. Okay? Okay. Let me... Sino ba tong ramen na to? Ikaw ba yung kamag-anak ni magpakailanman sa Discord, ha? Okay. 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 Yan. Okay. Maganda naman yung mga questions nyo, na-appreciate ko. At least, tama yung mga questions nyo. At least the others could learn as well, right? Tama yan. Very good yan. Very good. Ayan, yung mga dahan-dahan lang. Pag hindi pa ready, wag mo nang i-absorb, okay? Mark Israel, sabog na tayo utak niya. Alright, dahan-dahan lang, dahan-dahan. Okay, ramen, pagpakain ka nga. Okay. Mr. G, thank you. Ramen kayo dyan. Okay, kayo talaga, puro kayo ramen eh. Alright, guys, let me leave you with some words for tonight, no? I wanted to leave you with a couple of quotes from Art of War ni Sun Tzu, no? As a trader, a very mature trader, okay, you need to learn some leadership principles, no? Inuunti-unti ko kayong turuan ng mga principles. Narinig nyo sa akin yung mga confirmation biases, yung mga ganun types of words. Important yan, no? Market psychology. Yan. Akala nyo walang ganyan, no? Pero may ganyan ang cryptocurrency trading. Kailangan meron kayong psychology of the market, no? So, iiwanan ko kayo ng ganitong words, no? Hindi ko di-discuss yung buong 13 numbers na nakikita mo dito. Pero tuturuan kita ng isang mabilis na, kung meron ka na magagamit na kwento, nabasa ko si Sun Tzu. Kunyari kasi sikat na book yan eh. At least meron ka na makakwento, no? So, one of my favorite law, no? Doon sa mga mores or sa laws ni Sun Tzu is what you call the terrain. The terrain, no? Terrain. Sa terrain kasi, sabi niya dito, know your battleground. Okay? Ang pinaka nagustuhan ko dito is, pinakadulo is the know yourself and know your foe. Okay? Know your foe. Sabi niya, if you win a battle and you know yourself but you don't know your foe, right? You really are not winning. If you don't know yourself and you don't know your foe or your enemy, you will succumb to loss. If you only know your foe and you don't know yourself, you still lose. Kahit manalo ka, dahil kilala mo yung kalaban mo, talo ka pa din. Kahit manalo ka, dahil kilala mo yung sarili mo, magaling ka, alam mo yung mga galawan mo, talo ka pa din kasi you don't know your kalaban. Hindi mo alam paano ka nanalo. You don't know how did you win. Okay? So, that's the reason why I keep on telling you as your coach, you need to journal your trade. You need to journal paano ka nanalo. Ano yung kalaban mo, at ang kalaban mo is yung sarili mo in trading. You need to know yourself and you need to know your enemy, which is yourself as well. There is one word na medyo highfalutin na word, pero sasabihin ko na rin sa'yo yan. Dahil ito yung ginagamit nila sa Art of War. Ang tawag dong gravitas. Gravitas, mag-imagine ka ng isang tao pag nakita mo, ang galing na galing niya, galing na galing ka sa kanya. Meron siyang something. May ganun tao eh. Nakita ka ng isang tao ang galing-galing, parang woof. Diba? May oomph yung presence niya. Meron siyang leadership presence. That's what you call gravitas. No? And people who have that, okay, knows themselves. They know themselves. Okay? You could only know yourself, right, if you try to understand ano yung weakness mo. So bilang trader ka, isulat mo saan ka hindi magaling. Hindi ka ba magaling sa execution? Kinakabahan ka ba? Nagtatakot ka ba? Right? You don't know what you don't know eh. Diba? So kailangan mag-aral. Diba? So you need to know yourself. So at least from when you know yourself, you know your enemy, that's gonna be when you will win the battle. And the battle is the trading. That's your battleground. Knowing your battleground is what I'm doing right now. Ngayon, you knowing yourself, hindi ko matuturo sa'yo yan. Ikaw ang kilala sa sarili mo. And you need to know your enemy. Which is sometimes yourself. Right? So let me just leave that to you, and I hope that you are able to to learn on that self reflection, no? Hindi lang puro technical analysis or fundamental, haluan natin ng konting ganitong mga leadership, trading, skill set explanation. Kasi pag umattend kayo ng trading summit, okay, mga trading summits, siguro I'm not sure if you're able to attend, some of you are probably able to. May mga trading conferences or trading summit, they will not teach you naman what is an RSI eh. They will not teach you about what is a MACD or Fibonacci. They would not teach you that. They will teach you the behaviors that you need to master to become an effective trader. Trust me. Trust me. Unless yung conference mo quant, no? Quant meaning you're setting up supercomputers to execute or setting up a bot to execute a trade for you. Hindi mo ka na mag-aral if you're buying a bot. Pero marami dyan, mga Binance bot, $20 per month, bili ka. Turuan ka na mag-install. API lang naman yan. You don't need to learn. Program mo lang sa, okay, execute EMA 9 crossing to EMA 20 and then CCI negative 100. Turuan mo si bot, he will execute that for you. Pwede ganun. Bayad ka ng $20 per month. Maraming ganyan, guys. But it's not an exact science, diba? So if you wanted to be on this journey together with me, tuturuan kita, but you need to learn yourself. Know yourself. Diba? Know yourself, right? So, yun na. Siguro tama na doon. Ninero mo na si Coach ulit, no? Ano lang tayo, very, very passionate to teach. Kailangan lang talaga malaman nyo yan. And inuubos ko lang yung mga ganyang hugot kasi sa Saturday, medyo light mood tayo. Right? Meron tayong dalawang girls. Kasi parang ako narinig nyo lagi dito eh, no? Meron tayong dalawang girls. Excited na ba kayo, guys? Are you excited para marinig nyo yung mga kwento ng mga guests natin na magkukwento about their newbie experience? So if you are, please join me on Saturday. It's 10 p.m. And I'm looking forward to have the conversation with them para kasama rin kayo sa conversation namin. And feel free to ask questions to them pag naka-live na kami, ha? Alright? Okay, guys, I hope you learned something today. Medyo heavy tayo today. Fibonacci retracements, Fibonacci extensions, and Sun Tzu Art of War in an hour. Saan ka pa? Di ba? Saan ka pa, no? Saan ka pa makakakuha ng isang oras na punong-puno ng juicy na conversations. Alright, guys, as I always say, Coach Miranda loves all of you. I love you. And kayo masyadong passionate sa Discord, ha? Galamax, alam mo na yung gagawin dyan, ha? Ikaw, ha? Alam nyo na, yung mga moderators sa FB groups, no? At saka, wag po kayo magkapaniwala pag may nag-message na Miranda Minor, message me in Telegram, ha? So, meron na po tayo mga virus, mga bot na nanggagaya sa atin, alright? Anyways, guys, I love you and thank you so much. And I'll talk to you at 5 o'clock tomorrow. Alright, Godspeed, guys, and I love you, all of you. Bye for now.